Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mind and Motivation. My name is Aditi and today I'm going to be talking to you about attitude changing self-talk. Enjoy! So what is an attitude? Now, the scientific definition of attitude that you might have heard may sound like this. A set way of thinking or a feeling that you have about someone or something in your mind. Now, what you don't hear is that it's a mental state that you can actually change. I want you to think hard.
See what I did there?
But let's get back to the point. I want you to think hard and you can even write it down. What is your attitude towards others? This could include your friends or your family. Following up, what is your attitude towards yourself? When no one's around, how do you talk to yourself internally? And the most important one, what is your attitude towards life, just generally? You may have been told to change your attitude, but haven't you ever wondered, how do you do it? Seriously, an attitude change can determine what you do and how well you do it. It's like a controller in your mind. The better the attitude, the better the results. Because the attitude affects your feelings, and your feelings affect what you do and how you do it. It presents our image to the world and how people will perceive us. Right attitudes can lead you to success, while using a negative attitude can never lead you to be your best. Oh man, that rhymed. Now I'm going to tell you a few ways you've been told to change your attitude and what's wrong with them. When you were a kid, you might have been told if you did your homework, you would get some candy or get some ice cream or get to play a video game for a lot of time. But we all know that this effect is temporary. It all of a sudden gives us a burst of motivation and our attitude actually makes us do some work. Another problem is when someone tells you to change your attitude. What they don't know is that it actually has a negative effect on you because it confirms all the negative stuff you've been saying about yourself and keeps on adding more to your negative program. Sometimes we want to change our attitude, but like me, you might not know where to start. You could be so hyped and then all of a sudden an obstacle comes in front of you and all that negative programming comes right back at you. I've heard a few of my friends talk so nicely about people that they know because they think that they are better than them. And then when it comes to themselves, they talk so negatively and they don't even realize the effect that it has on them. In fact, I used to be one of those people. I would bash myself silently in my head, but I would always think that everyone else compared to me was superior. You gotta treat yourself better before you treat anyone else better. Today we'll be using attitude-changing self-talk that can help you free from worrying, being kinder to yourself, take responsibility for yourself, improve your self-esteem, and some positive self-talk for teens. Attitude-changing self-talk can address this subject, simplify it, and begin the reprogramming of your attitude. The self-talk that you're about to use is put in present tense so that your mind gets used to it and realizes that it's going to happen right now. Our first example, as I said before, is taking responsibility for yourself. I take full responsibility of the choices I make, even my thoughts. I am in control of the vast resources of my mind. I choose what happens to me. I leave nothing for chance. I'm responsible for what I do, and I make my own decisions and allow no one else to do it for me. You can see how two sentences with so much power made you feel something just for a little bit. Now imagine repeating these same phrases and even your own over and over again. Next, this is an example for teens. Has this ever happened to you?
Over here. God, I'm so bad at everything.
Versus this.
Over here. God, I'm so bad at everything.
Hey, don't talk to yourself like that. Instead, why don't you try saying, this may take some time and effort, but I can do it. Instead of saying I can't, Say, I can't do it yet, but I will be able to. But saying's not enough. The reason we're doing all this is to get your mind in the right mindset and help your attitude be in the right mindset too. This will make it easier for you to go through your plans and actually get the work done. Using yet in your sentence is so important because it says, in the past you haven't been able to do it, but if you really try and give it some effort, you will be able to get your task done. Another example you can use is, although I choose to improve myself every day in my life, I like who I am today. And tomorrow, when I become even better, I'll like myself even more. I want to be somebody, and I am that somebody. There's nobody in the world I'd rather be than me. If you see somebody do something really well, there's two types of attitudes you can have.
God, he's so good. I'll never be as good as him.
Dude, they're so good. I want to be just like them. They inspire me. You can see the difference in both self-talks, and you can see that there are going to be two different effects. The self-talk convinces you to be better because that's what you're trying to tell yourself to do. In all attitude-changing self-talk, you want to receive the attitude of self-belief. Why? Because you deserve it. All of what I just said is not taught at school, but this can actually help you reach your personal success. Sometimes in the middle of when you're trying to tell yourself positive self-talk, you're gonna get some negative messages flooding through your mind. But just remember that this is your old programming trying to take over. So you have to fight back with your new programming because that's the end goal. My best advice for you is to reflect on all of your attitudes. If you don't like them, change them. Remember, you are in control. Those small changes you make in your attitude will make a bigger change. If you want to have a better life, start with a better attitude. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this message and that you can actually use this self-talk to change your attitude. Tell me your favorite parts in the comments below. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. I hope you have a motivational Monday. Bye. Peace.